There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And Childware Corporation, which is a very, very ominous sounding name, presents Learn to Add. We're finally going to learn to add today. And let's face it, it's actually long overdue. Use cursor keys to select level. Press spacebar to begin. Well, even an idiot like me can navigate a menu like that. And there we go. Also, I think the cycles count might be a little too high because that flashing was fast-paced. Let's pick a number. What are we going to pick? Let's pick something at random because, after all, this is the random DOS game show 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright. We've got a rabbit with an umbrella. And now we've got to pick another number. Let's pick 4. So this rabbit is now going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 to what looks to be a rainbow. But unfortunately it's a CGA rainbow. So that's unfortunate. Because there's only so many colours that the CGA palette can present. So it's not very good at doing the whole rainbow thing. 2. Give us 2, Mr. Bunny. As you can see, I am clearly the target market here for this game. Okay, let's pick 4. I wonder what the different numbers do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? We've created what looks to be a rainbow. What if we pick 2 again? What will that do? Oh, it made the rainbow. And the rabbit is exceedingly happy that the rainbow is flashing wildly. He lives in some kind of cyan world of CGA goodness, and apparently a flashing rainbow is a positive thing. I've never seen a flashing rainbow myself, but he's just gonna continuously dance. Oh no, he stopped. Where are you going now, Mr. Rabbit? Oh, right. We're back to start. Okay. So let's select 4 and pick the number 4. Oh, look at this. It's a more advanced penguin-based thing. 4 plus what is 5, folks. And I want to pay special attention to how well this penguin is animated. Look at him wobble. Yeah, very good. I like that little CGA penguin. And there we go. And he's got a little umbrella as well. So the penguin must be for the more difficult levels. 5 plus 4. Hold on a second, that's not a penguin. It looks like a kangaroo has joined us. So we'll stick that in there. So the animals now change with the more advanced level. Interesting. Wonder who we'll get next. It's a duck, I believe, or some kind of goose. I think it's a duck. You'll have to give me a minute. Karina, you know the way you wanted me to point out when there was a goose in a DOS game?
Yes. Oh, there's a goose.
So, Karina actually wanted me to point out when there was a goose in the next DOS game I came across, and I hadn't come across any. Well, this is a goose. And 2 plus 2 is what? You have to use the arrow keys and space to let us know. And look at the wee goose hop.
Right, and you do this, and then what?
Well, you have to figure out the answer to the puzzle 2 plus 2. And you can see the little bits.
Right. Yeah.
So you have to hop over to the correct bits and then press space.
Oh, not the numbers?
No.
Right.
And he had a little umbrella as well.
Is it a goose or a duck?
See, that's why I was wondering. I couldn't tell if it was a duck or a goose, so I brought you in for an expert opinion.
Right.
Also, look at the penguin waddle. But unfortunately for you, this is a more advanced sum because you have to do both parts of it.
But surely you can pick multiple answers, no?
Well, you could get it wrong, yeah.
But there was 3 plus 1 being, which would
Oh.
still equal 4.
Is that right?
Yeah, whilst you're trying to make a mug out of me.
I would never make a mug out of you. Look, there's a kangaroo. Congratulations, you can do basic addition.
Not according to that report, I can't.
I do think it was a duck, actually, but I had to get her in just on the off chance that it was a goose, but it did look more like a duck. So what is learn to add? Well, you learn how to add. You create a rainbow, a flashing CGA rainbow, using numbers that you pick in order to determine, using a bottom bar, which question you're getting, and there's various levels to it and various different animals that help you pick the numbers. The only downside to it is that you have to count the little bits underneath the sum. It would have been nice to have an actual number there as well for younger children to sort of figure things out, but other than that, it's a perfectly palatable counting game from the early 80s. It's not going to feature in my top 25, but I had a wonderful time pressing space in the arrow keys and interrupting Karina's working day. And if you like me talking about random DOS games, I do it all the time. Feel free to take a look at the hundreds of other videos on the channel, and if you like what you see there, you can always subscribe. And if you didn't just learn how to add, then you're probably one of my mathematically sound patrons. Look at those great names. They can count things up effectively, without animal-based aids. Wonderful folk. So yeah, that was entertaining enough for me. Until next time.